Hey, what is up, guys? I have something amazing to share with you this evening. The kids are in bed, got my puppy near me, chilling on the puppy bed next to the Christmas tree because it is Christmas night. And I may have gotten the most amazing thing. Actually, I know it's the amazing thing. So, you know me, I'm a veteran. I really support what Travis at Shellback Tech does. And when he first got started, I jumped in. I said, how can I help? And so he was like, hey, can you cut vinyl? Can you do designs? And I was like, anything you want, let me know, I'll do it for you. And so I cut, lots of vinyl out, and it made me happy. For anybody that doesn't know what Travis and Shellback Tech does, they take basically donations from companies and they put together gaming rigs for veterans. And basically once a month, veteran, first responder, he donates a gaming rig to them so that they can work through issues, PTSD, all sorts of things, depression, through the benefits of gaming. And I think it's incredible. It's a great mission. He's just a great guy. Well, as some of you know that is following us on Instagram, Facebook, our desk, which if you know who we are, you've seen our desk. It's kind of what we are known for. And probably the reason why you followed us, honestly. But the desk is basically sitting in the living room. It's actually sitting right here next to me. And it's taking up a lot of room. We have reconfigured the house. It's not a huge house, not a lot of space. So it's a big desk. And we are taking this and we are going to transform it into a wall PC. Basically, I'm going to take the components out, unmount it from the desk, upgrade things, put it on basically a black board, and mount it up on the wall above my new workstation area. So I got this plan. I definitely wanted to upgrade, but I wasn't sure if I was going to have the monetary extra cash to be able to upgrade from my AMD FX 8350. This thing runs great. It's done me good. I don't have any performance issues for what I need it for. But I really wanted to step up into the Ryzen platform, get onto the newer technology. And I've wanted to do that for a few years now. Well, my buddy Travis from Shellback Tech, I had posted and I was like, I want to do this, I want to upgrade, let's see, I hope I can get, the cash together to get, the Ryzen and whatnot. And he sends me a message and he says, hey, I have a processor that I pulled out of a donated rig, and so it's not like donated from a computer company. Would a 3600 help? Would that be enough for what you're looking for? Little did he know I was looking exactly at a 3600 to buy, to purchase, and that's one of the things that I did my research on. And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. I mean, if you have no use for it, if you're not going to use it in a rig, I mean, I'd be honored to. And he was like, not a problem. We can send that to you. It'll be your Christmas gift, and to thank you for all the help that you did when we first got started. And so I was astounded, and I couldn't believe it. I am always floored when people in the community help out others, and I always try to pay it forward. People help me, people have donated parts to our causes and stuff like that, and I try to pay that forward. Whether that offer my services for free, vinyl for free, I try to pay it forward. I don't just give out to anybody that's asking. I try to pay it forward to somebody who really demonstrates a need. But yeah, so I was floored. Super appreciated, super happy, super thankful. And then the next day, so I was like, sweet, I know the motherboard that I want to buy. I have a processor lined up. The processor was a big chunk of change in spare change that I was kind of okay about. And I was like excited, so I posted it. I got a processor. I know the motherboard that I want. It's not too expensive. It's not super cheap. It'll do everything I need, and we can move forward, and it's gonna look great. And that's the AceWrap Steel Legend 550M version, because I want the slightly smaller, because it's more of a square than the long rectangle, and it will fit the design better. So, and then the next day, it was either the next day or the day after that, Travis, I wake up to basically a string of messages in my Twitter from Travis, and I had posted online that I was like, I'm good. Like, I got my 980 Classy, and I have, AMD Ryzen. I'm going to be able to upgrade into Ryzen. I'm so happy. I was like, the only thing I have left to upgrade is that 980 Classy, right? I mean, it's a good card. I have it underwater. It doesn't cause me any issues. I don't see any performance issues of the couple games that I do have time to play once in a while. And it's just amazing, right? It's a good card. And I wake up to a string of messages, and basically Travis said, hey, I have a rig, and I have a graphics card, and I think it would be an upgrade for you. He said it came out of my wife's PC, and she donated the rest of her case, parts, everything to this guy that had won basically I think it was like a 2080, and that's all he had. He couldn't afford to like buy the rest of the pieces to put together to put with that 2080. And so basically she took her case, took out the video card, and sent him basically her case so that he could just plug in that 2080 and he'd be good to go. Just warms my heart what Travis and his wife do. And he said, I have this graphics card. It came out of my wife's rig when she donated it. I think it's going to be a good upgrade for you. And he said, not only that, I have a water block for it. And that was one of my issues of upgrading a GPU. Not only are GPUs expensive right now and quite costly, but because I run a water loop, you can't just buy a GPU. I mean, I could and just exclude it from the loop, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to just be sitting air-cooled sitting on a wall. Like, I'm doing an air-cooled system, an open-air system, being a wall PC. I want it all water-cooled. I want it all within the loop so I can control everything at the same time. And so that's an extra expense. Not only have to pick a good, I would have to pick a good budget water or a GPU, but I'd also have to buy the block to water cool it. So he said, I think this is an upgrade. I have a water block for it. How would you feel about that? And I was just floored. I basically sent him the emoji with the brain exploding. I was shocked, because here was a guy he was gifting me basically a Christmas gift, paying it back for what we were able to do for him. But he stepped it up even more. And he said, I have this graphics card, I've got a water block, I'm going to send it to you with the CPU. And then he's like, and I'm going to send you a box of goodies. And I'm like, well, that sounds interesting. And so that's what we're here to do. I'm sorry about the story time. You guys probably just forwarded to this part. Right here in this box, I have not opened it yet. I have not seen what is in this box because I wanted to share it with you guys. So, without further ado, let's break into this box and let me share the Christmas gift and the kindness that Travis from Shellback Tech offered me. So yeah, let's get to it. The trusty knife hasn't changed. And of course, he knows how to pack things correctly. Always make sure you protect your parts. Oh man, I can already see one thing, and it's so far from what I expected. Like when he said goodies, I'm thinking some stickers, some, you know, a t-shirt, maybe a Shellback Tech t-shirt. But there's more than that. And it's very touching. Alright. And there's quite a bit in this box. I was not expecting so much stuff in this box. So let's start with what I knew was coming. So right here we have the Ryzen 5 3600, and it's the 3600X, which is even better. If you know anything about processors, you know the X version for AMD have always had basically unlocked potential. It's kind of like that slightly overclocked version, and it's gonna, I can't wait to put this thing underwater in our loop on our wall PC. So right here, there's that. And then there's a lot in here, and again, I'm floored. I am floored. I have to wait to the bottom of the box to get the other thing. So this says an S-Rock box, but what we have here is the graphics card. Set that aside real quick. This is what we got right here. So he told me, he said, I have it, but you're going to need to get some more thermal paste, some more thermal pads before you put the water block on, because I had to use them for another project. I was like, no problem. I can cover that. You are amazing. I can do thermal pads and thermal grease. I have thermal grease coming out of my ears, and thermal pads, I might even have some left over that I can throw on this thing. But yes. So this is what it is. I just wanted to confirm. So you can read right there at the bottom, it's an Asus. It's an Asus GTX 1070 Ti turbo version. And I don't know about everybody else, but I love what a naked PCB looks like. Just saying. So yeah, we need to get some thermal pads. I already have thermal grease, I know for sure. And we can basically get the water block on this thing and start moving forward. And that's going to be so great. So let me put this back in the bag. FYI, for these static bags, never lay the components on the outside, because that can actually fry components. It's only protected on the inside of the bag. Just a little helpful tip. Set that aside. And now we get to the goodies. These are all the extras I was not expecting. I am blown away by his generosity and doing this. He said, hey, I just want to pay you back for how you helped us and how much you helped us when we got started. And he's like, and you're a veteran, so you're in our category of who we help on a, you know, on a daily basis. And so let's get right to it. I guess before the goodies, we have right here is the water block for the and back plate for the motherboard. Or really, motherboard, graphics card, man. All right, now for the goodies. So we start off with a Rotate mouse pad. Okay, you think, oh, it's just a mouse pad. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's a good gaming mat, you know. And this is wide version, high precision. So we're looking at basically just over 800 by 300 millimeters. So you're looking at a good space. You not only have enough space for your motherboard, your keyboard, and it's got some width to it. So that's good size. It's about what I'm running right now. I have the Alpha Cool extra large mat. So it'll be fun to upgrade. We have a Roccat Kane 120 Amio. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And totally unexpected. Like, this is goody stuff. I was not expecting, like I said, I was expecting like stickers or one of the Shellback Tech t-shirts or something. Was not expecting components and peripherals. This is amazing. So moving on, Roccat Elo 7.1 Air. Look at these things. The greatest thing about them, they're wireless. I'm reusing right now the SteelSeries Arctis 5 Pros, I think it is, and it's the wired version. You know how many times I have pulled that wire connector out of the control module that they have in the middle of games because like my knee will snag the cord? So I was seriously pricing, and it was on my wish list for the upgraded SteelSeries wireless edition, right? To get rid of that corded issue, and then basically I'll just, because I have no problem when I'm done with it, plugging it in, letting it charge. I do that with all my components. Once I'm done with them, once I'm done for the night, once I'm done for the day, I plug them in, let them charge, ready for the next day. No problem. Wireless headset. I am super excited to use this. And I'm super excited for the Roccat brand too. I have not had experience with the Roccat brand, so I can't wait to test it out. I can't wait to see how it fares. So, mouse, gaming mouse pad, and headset. Any guesses what else is in this box? Yeah, that's right. Look at that, Vulcan Keyboard. I really like this because the caps themselves are black where the letters are, and the underneath of that keycap is clear, and that's what glows. I have always admired this style of keyboard and that style of keycaps. So the fact that he matched up exactly what I was looking at. Right now I'm using an Nexia Retro, and it basically looks like a typewriter keyboard, and it's awesome. I love it. But this is amazing, and I can't wait to upgrade not only my system, but my peripherals too. I am floored. I am shocked. I am just so thankful. He helps veterans, and I want to get to that point in my life and in my job security and financial, be able to make that leap and do the same thing he does. Maybe I'll be the West Coast version, you know. Hell, I have no problem being his West Coast version shoot off when I get to that point, both medically and financially. But I'm like Travis, I like to help others. I never in a million years ever think people are going to help me. People are going to do this kind of stuff for me. I want to do it for others. I never expect anybody to do anything like this for me. And the fact that he not only came through with a processor, a Ryzen processor, and a graphics card with an EK water block on top of that, and then he blows me away with a full set of peripherals from Roccat. I am floored. I am touched. I am moved. I don't know what else to say other than, Travis, man, my brother, you are amazing. Keep up what you do, and you always know you can come to us for help on any build, and we will help you. We believe in what you do, and this is the most amazing Christmas gift I could have gotten. thank you. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Go find Travis, go find Shellback Tech, give them a like, flood them with likes, drop them a follow, watch what they do, because the builds they come out with are amazing. And the fact that they're going to a deserving veteran to help them get a better life through gaming is just incredible. So find them, give them a follow. You will not regret it. Until next time, keep an eye out as we transform our desk into a piece of art on the wall, and I look forward to sharing that progress with each and every one of you. Have a blessed holiday. Fingers crossed for a greater new year as we go into 2021. And everybody be out there. My fellow veterans, you guys are awesome. And I can't express how much you guys mean to me. So, as we move into the new year, thank you from the deepest part of my heart.